Okay, so I want to show you how to graph two lines both in slope-intercept form, and I want to do that taking advantage of the fact that it is in slope-intercept form, so we can use both the slope and the y-intercept to try to graph our line instead of just trying to plug in points. Okay, so let's start with this first one. This first one's going to have a positive slope, and then the next example I'll do will have a negative slope. All right, so this first one we're going to do is y equals 1/2 x plus 1. All right, well, the first thing you want to do is you want to plot the y-intercept, and we know that 1 is the y-intercept. That's the the b part of y equals mx plus b. All right, so we know that it crosses the y-axis at the point 0, 1. Okay, now we're going to use the slope to get to our next point, and once we have this, we'll have 2 points, and we'll be able to draw our line. Okay, well, we notice that the slope is 1/2. Okay, well, remember the numerator of the slope tells us how much it changes vertically. So we know that it's going to go up 1 unit. Okay? So we go up 1, and then the bottom will tell us how much it changes horizontally. So we're going to go to the right 2 units. Okay? And that's going to give us our second point. Alright? Well, this allows us to draw our line. I know it's not the best line. This is handwritten, but that's okay. Okay? One of the things to note here is because it's a positive slope, you know it has to rise from left to right, and that tells you, which direction to go. But you could have also started, again, back at your y-intercept, here it was at 0, 1. You could have gotten to your next point by going down 1 and then left 2. And that would have hit this point. You notice that this point is also on the line, okay? So that gives us our line. So it doesn't matter which direction you go. As long as you have 2 points, that determines the line. But sometimes you want to get an extra point, or just to check yourself, that's fine. But those 2 points will determine that line. Okay? Now let's take a look over here at this other line, y equals negative 3x minus 2. So again, we notice that the b is negative 2. Okay? So that means our y-intercept is going to be down here at negative 2. So we're going to go 0, negative 2. Let's plot that point first. Okay? Now we're going to use our slope. Now our slope is negative 3. Okay? Now picture that as negative 3 over 1. So again, the top number is negative 3. That means we want to go down 3 units first, and then we're going to go to the right 1 unit. Okay? Now how we know we go to this way is that, again, our line has to fall from left to right. So this will allow us to do that. Okay? And we've got our 2 points. Draw your line straight through it. Okay? And again, if you wanted to go the other way to get your second point, you could have gone up 3 to 3, but then you'd have to go left 1, and you would hit this point right here, which, if you notice, it is also on our line. Okay? So that's how you can take advantage of the slope-intercept form to graph straight lines. Remember, all you need is 2 points.